Saturday the 2nd of December had been marked in the diary as a WildCamp for a while. Having limited opportunities to get out due to family and work commitments means that you're pretty much at the mercy of whatever weather you get on those rare free days.
Hello there. The big freeze is set to continue throughout the weekend and probably well into next week as well, as we'll see in a moment. On Friday, plenty of blue skies and sunshine, but there are a number of places where temperatures stayed well below freezing all day, and we've got a really sharp frost to come Friday night into Saturday morning, with temperatures probably getting down to about -10 in the very coldest areas.
There's a risk, of course, of snow and ice across Scotland, down the eastern coast of England from Newcastle upon Tyne to below London.
The snow kept on coming, causing towns and roads to grind to a halt.
My friend Caitlin decided to join me on what would be her first ever winter camp. This was brave, as she would be well and truly thrown in at the deep end, with overnight temperatures of -4 predicted. As we climbed through the forest, we entered a winter wonderland. Every branch of every tree frozen solid, holding onto the snow that had fallen overnight. It was incredibly beautiful. Thrunton Woods is dominated by Sitka spruce, tightly packed for use in the timber industry. Following Storm Arwen and the extensive damage that was caused, large parts of the woodland have been felled. However, there are areas of untouched ancient woodland on the western edge. This area is truly beautiful, enchanted, ethereal, and would be our home for the night. Personally, I love winter camping. It's more challenging, there's less margin for error, and it can provide some memorable experiences. However, you really do have to make sure you pack and dress for the cold. This cold was biting, the kind you feel in your bones. Due to the cold, we opted for the hot tent. This meant lots of work searching out, cutting and splitting wood that might be dry enough to burn.
We've got about 40 minutes of light, so it would be dark in 40 minutes.
What would be better to do? Would it be better to get more wood while it's still light?
Probably would,
Henry Ford said he is twice warmed who cuts his own wood, and Caitlin soon learned the truth of this statement as we rushed to get enough firewood before night fell.
I'm getting hot.
Good, that's what we want.
Just this angle.
And the eye. Way! There we go, there we go.
Oh, I can't believe how much easier this is.
Caitlin did well, improving rapidly with both the saw and the hand hatchet. I, however, broke a golden rule, which is don't chop wood after dark, and this almost ended in disaster. While splitting some of the larger pieces of wood, I got careless. One powerful blow with the batten split a log quicker than I was expecting, and this sent the hatchet straight towards my leg, missing my thigh by mere millimetres. After regaining my composure, we decided it was time to call it a day, retire to the tent and get some food on the go.
Oh, that was a good one.
Some more snow had fallen overnight, and a low mist hung over the fields beneath our lofty perch. Castle Hill was once an Iron Age hill fort that was later occupied by the Romans, as it overlooks the route of the Roman road known as the Devil's Causeway. The site was later adapted into a castle by the Killally family in the 12th century, but there is a school of thought that this structure was never properly finished, perhaps due to a downturn in the family's finances or an unexpected period of peace. Another, more outlandish theory suggests that the Lord of Killally's wife, unhappy at the family's attempts to establish their stronghold on Castle Hill, resorted to having a servant constantly thwart the builders' efforts with nightly destruction raids on the work. The cheeky chap in question, dressed as a boar, sent the staff into a superstitious frenzy. So much so that the Lord agreed to abandon the building work and concentrate on a site further to the west, where the current Killally Castle now stands. Sunrise isn't until after 8 AM these days, so we were able to sleep in a bit before gathering some more wood to use on the twig stove for breakfast.
So now, if we want to add any more, we just put it through that door at the front.
After a leisurely breakfast, it was time to pack everything down, remembering to leave no trace. It was a good little outing in fantastic conditions. Caitlin has definitely been inducted into the winter camping gang.